Okay, guys, so I just want to talk to you just for a few minutes because, like, this video is like 34 minutes long, and I don't want you guys to, like, just sit around and, like, watch, like, throughout because most of the part, like, I'm not talking or saying random stuff. So I'm just gonna give out like 10 tips and tricks how to beat the Storm King, so I'm gonna try and make this video short as possible, like 10 minutes maybe. So throughout the gameplay of me trying to defeat the Storm King, I'm gonna explain like what the Storm King is doing, or like how to avoid some of his attacks, because some people, not a lot of people play Save the World, and the Storm King is from Save the World. So for people who played Save the World and went all the way up to Candy Valley and beat the Storm King, they got like a little bit of an advantage because they know what to do. So I play Save the World, and I know how to beat the Gnome King. Well, I'm not professional at it, but I'm just saying, because I'm not sure anybody else did a video on it, so I'm just making a video on it, and I'm not sure if they're gonna like make the Storm King like a little bit possible to beat. So I'm just recording this the first day it came out. So yeah, so in this part, like you see like the glowing like chest, yeah, that's one of the weak spot. And there's I think 5 weak spots, like the 2 horns, the front chest, the arms, and like the ribs, and one weak spot is from the back, like right there, yeah, from the back. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, like the horns count too. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking and continue on talking what else happened next. Okay, bye guys for now. Take out those egg containers because they'll give you a lot of loot. Look, see minis. Oh shoot, but remember, don't get too close. And look how much ammo I have now. Okay, now I need to go a little bit, adjust my build. I haven't played Fortnite for a couple of days now, so I'm kind of rusty. Okay, now he's vomiting. Wow, that vomit is like really powerful. He knocked out 2 of my members. Oh shoot, when he does that, he'll destroy all the buildings. Yeah, so basically what he said right there. So every time like he vomit, that what I call, like, what's the other word of him, like shooting laser, what, Kamehameha throughout his mouth. Okay, so every time like he vomit out lasers from his mouth, you always have to avoid him. Like, you always have to pay attention to him. So yeah, you always have to pay attention to him because there's 3 moves that are very, very deadly, and they can do a lot of damage. So one of them is the vomit, and like nothing can stop it. The only way for you to avoid it is to like dodge it. And the second one is when he like not grab his arm, like use his arm and like slam it into the ground. He grabs something like a big rock and he throw it at you. You have to do the same. So yeah, you have to do the same. So every time the rock is like coming down, you have to like get out, because I think it will do like 150 damage. I'm not sure. And oh yeah, every time like he twirl around, like if there's any like buildings like standing, everything will get destroyed. The buildings, everything. And if there's like loot on the ground too, you have to Well,
Well, no, I think I messed that up.
if there's
So,
loot,
the first one is
like
the two
items
horn,
on the ground when
the
he
third
does
one
his
is
spin
the
attack, like
second horn,
all the items like
like
disappear. So if there's ammo,
no,
like make sure you pick it
the
up
first
because you're
stage
gonna
is
waste
the
a lot
two
of ammo.
horn, the second stage is the one horn, and the third stage is like the no horn. So basically, you can shoot them anywhere. Oh shoot, that person's in the storm. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, so basically what I said,
Shoot a
so
chest.
there's 3 stages. The
Remember,
first
on the
stage
side of
is
the
like
base, there's gonna be like
there's
little meters
2
down
horns
the side.
remaining.
That means the
So
spot
if
in.
there's 1 horn remaining, that's the second
that
stage.
container.
The second stage, the storm, not the storm,
See?
the circle will like get a little bit close. So more enemies are gonna be spawning, more loot is gonna be spawning, and the damage is increased a little bit. And he unlocked this new move called like the meteor shower, where like he slammed to the ground, like slam it to the ground, and like little rocks will be falling from the fly. Make sure you build on top of you. It's not the big rocks, it's the small rocks. And the third stage where he lose all his horn and he turn like all yellowish like everywhere. So that means you can like shoot him anywhere, but you will only be able to do a little bit of damage.
So basically, if there's any items on the ground and when he does the spin attack, he will vanish all the items. Respawn them. Remember, you have to be careful when you're trying to revive your teammate. Now it's just me and this person left. Yeah, focus on me.
Yeah, so if it's just yourself or just like a few people, you guys can do it, but it will be hard.
Shoot.
So if it's just you and one more person left, if I were you, just like give up. Unless you're in the third stage and the Storm King is low, I think you guys can do it. But it's gonna be a little bit hard because the circle is gonna be so close, like so close, and more enemies are spawning in.
So good.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. So if your teammates are knocked, you have to try and revive them. Like at least try. If the Storm King is like not paying attention to you while you're trying to save your teammates, you're good. But if there's a lot of brutes or fiends like around you, at least try and save them because it's a bad start if there's like people who are like eliminated in like the first phase. Because the way I want it, where like everybody was alive until like the third stage, where people were dying.
Just gonna go over here. First land. Wow, achievement unlocked. Is there nothing? Oh, there's something.
Okay, so if you find a band bazooka, then like in the first stage, you're off to a good start because like the band bazooka can save a lot of lives. So for example, if your teammate is like knocked and he's like low, you can use the band bazooka to heal him, grab him and take him somewhere safe so that it could revive him. Yeah, so make sure to use the band bazooka. Like you can use it for yourself, but only when you're low. Make sure at least like 1 or 3 people have the band bazooka because the band bazooka can like save life. Like there's got to be like a player that's support, but they can do damage too, but like a lot of
You must help
supporting.
your teammates.
Like if the band bazooka ran out of like band-aids, then they can like start attacking.
Oh, shoot, we need to help our teammate. Oh, shoot, I need to run. I got you, my amigos.
Okay, so what just happened there where there was 4 or 5 people that were knocked and one of them was like reviving. I was lucky enough that I was about to revive the person,
Always have to make sure
but
you got your
the Storm
presence
King had like the big rock on his arm, and it was going towards us. So I was lucky enough that I was paying attention to the Storm King. I got out of there, but the other person weren't so lucky. But at least
back.
he's
Always
still
pay
alive.
attention, because that can happen. Wait, he's in the storm. If you can always dodge the vomit and the rock attack, you're good. You do okay. Is he doing another vomit
Okay,
attack?
so in some part of the video, I'm
The
like
only way
repeating.
to avoid the vomit attack is to avoid it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
only
said
time
that.
though, like,
So in some
to
clips, I'm
protect
repeating
the
some of
OC.
the tips
Saw
and
that?
tricks. But just in case, if my mic
Help
is
your
too loud,
teammates.
for the other clip, you
Got
can
you.
like
We're gonna
hear
go somewhere
me
safe.
clearly. Yeah, so if you can like help your teammate, like revive them, and like anything like helpful to keep your teammate alive, they will do the same to you. So if you just like walk past your teammate, like they won't
Okay, got it.
try and like save you. At least try and save them because they will do the same to you.
Okay, he's doing the twirl again. Okay, now we have to aim for the horn. He's still in his first phase. Oh shoot. Give me some bullets. I need to take care of myself for now. Because if I die, the whole team dies. Somebody need to heal their teammates.
Okay,
I'm not saying
so
that I'm gonna be carrying the team. It's just the truth. Nobody's healing.
yeah, so basically what I said. So I'm not trying to
Oh, shoot, I
say
didn't
that
mean to
I'm
do
a
that.
pro at this, like about like healing or anything. I'm just like saying. I'm just saying, oh, if I die, the whole team die. I'm just saying because like I'm the only like supporter in the team, and I'm not
heal
seeing
the
anybody
rest
like healing somebody. Like I'm not seeing anybody with the band bazooka, and I feel like I'm the only person with the band bazooka. And another thing about the horn from the Storm King is like every time you destroy like 3 of his weak spots, sometime like he like bend
God, you must
over,
like.
like
We're gonna go
put
someplace
his like arm in the ground, like in front of him. And sometimes like he can just like you know, like they'll stretch, like where you stretch your back, where you put like your back, and
Oh shoot, this is
you
not
put your
safe.
arm behind your back, and you just like put your head like backward. Yeah, like that. I think it will show it.
Oh, we gotta see somebody else. Oh shoot, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. He's down again. Dang it. Oh, that guy did really nice. I got you, soccer skin. Oh shoot. Okay, we need to go somewhere else. Okay, I need to be fast. Oh, I need to get the Rust Lord again. I got him. Okay, already got him. Oh no, another person is knocked. Is it not allowing me to pick them up? Oh, we got another supporter. Nice.
I have no idea why I act so happy when we got another supporter. Well, it was good, but it was already too late. There was only like 8 of us, and like in this game we didn't win. I think we got to the 3rd phase or the 2nd. Are we in the 2nd? I'm not sure. So if we had
Okay, I need to
2
buy
bambazookas in the first phase, we would have done something.
Got you. Okay, how much mount cards? 2. Okay, now we're on the 2nd stage. So the second stage, what you guys just witnessed, the storm. I mean, the circle is a little bit smaller now, and that's bad. Look, see, now there's meteors, a little bit. Oh shoot. I have no idea where to revive this guy. Yeah, dang it.
Yeah. So
That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention to the
see, the person I just
The
saved
Storm King.
is saving me. Okay, so like I
this
just
is
said,
really good because if you're helping your teammates, they will help you too.
exactly.
Come on, you need to start paying attention more. Come on.
If you don't pay attention to the Storm King, you can die. Okay, so the egg containers, like the spawners, are annoying. even
Yes, it's a good
when
spot. So
the
there's only 6 of us now.
circle is like very like close. So if you see like a egg container,
Okay, I need to heal myself.
make sure you like destroy them, because the only way for them to like appear if only the Storm King spawned them in. Like no lightning comes down from the sky like spawn them or anything. Yeah, nothing like that. So if you see a egg container, make sure you destroy it, because in the third and final stage it will be like very difficult.
Another mount turret. He's throwing that to me. Where to go? Okay, this way. Uh-oh. That is a good spot. Okay, nice. This guy's distracted. The Storm King is really hard, so I'm gonna end the video right now. So if you guys think my tips help you defeat the Storm King, leave a like. I will see you guys next time. Bye.